1 over completed, score 7. And very good morning to everyone. And to defend with, and I welcome you everybody to the grand finale of Silver Cup played between All Stars versus ICC 11. And I'm your commentator, Mohammad Abdul Muhid. Will be interesting because what these teams had gone through, the circumstances, and what they have risen from, like the phoenix from the dead ashes, is interesting. Will be a statement where all stars, after losing all the matches, they were in the knockouts. They had a solid. And it's swiveled away. A great shot by Pandu. We know how explosive he is. And after a little interruption, we are back on with the Silver Cup, having it online. And for the people who are not able to come to One Champion to witness this interesting match going on, and yes, the ball was a little in air, where there was this hinge of deviation. Pandu defended it firmly, and will be interesting. We know how Pandu can explode when he is on the groove, batting really good. And played it really well. Attacking the stumps has been the strategy, and they are very disciplined. These players of ICC 11, they've defended low score totals. They know how to bowl. And it slashed it. The trademark over the extra covers. Pandu's had it enough little width, and this is what this man can do. Can take you on for a ride. And will be important if Pandu can stay along with his fellow partner, Manoj, that they've been good partnerships, what we saw. Both of them can play all the cricketing shots in the textbook. And straight over the bowler's head. Will be a little chase. And the fielder's little slipped away to stop to show his football skills. And with 2 runs. Two overs completed and the score is 19. And Ishwar bought in the attack. Very good, the left hand and right hand combination. Because a few of the teams hasn't got that skill to send the left and right proper combination when the openers up will be little rigidity for the fieldsmen to move around the ground. And they've called the wide long off up in the circle. Takes hard straight. That is where the fielder was called up from. And this wouldn't have been mattered even if the fielder was there present. Because he's hit it straight over everyone's head and was glorious. Absolute sheer power hitting by Pandu. He looks in good touch today and will be a relief for the captain of All Stars when Pandu's on the move. And a little slip, and the ball will run away. The dew shall help a little, But we've seen sometimes the ball will abstain to reach the boundary in that region. And very good running between the wickets to collect 3 runs. And it's cleaning up. The first blood's drawn. Man- Manoj will have to depart. Ishwar was looping the ball up. He had a little turn. It's never easy when you're bowling spin with the new ball. Absolute peach bowling. And he is on top to rattle his stumps. Brilliantly bowled and executed. The previous game what All Stars had was with the heavy target of imposing heavy target, and now the last game comparing these two teams in the knockout, they've had a low scoring total and defended well. So this is the strength of both teams, and will be interesting when these two teams are playing on the top of their strengths. And the attribute of the two captains from All Star and ICC 11, Sridhar and Abhay, they are identical. They don't lose their cool. They are very composed and understand the game really well. And K. Sridhar is up early. And the left hand orthodox breaker. It was interesting when the left hander was there and this left hander was bowling. Was an interesting battle, and Ishwa had edge over Manoj. That's the reason why he's been departed to his pavilion back. And pushed it little with ease for a single. And the type of innings what Pandu will have to play here for his team is will be very crucial. He's senior, he understands the innings really good. So a type of mature innings is required. Beautiful action is got, and yes, that's the disarray from Ishwa. Was a beautiful ball. Absolutely stunned him, and he was shocked. And Ankit Tripathi in the attack again to continue with his over. So they've gone undisturbingly, continuing their spells. And Pandu's ready on strike to face Ankit's ball. So slapped it and will run hard, little away. Will they look for 2 runs? And very good running. He is quick. is Hickwick. And very good running by Pandu. Absolute fit. He is fit for finals and he can run two. He can run twos and threes for fun. And driven away firmly. And will stop. Be just one run. A sky high. Fell a little short. Few inches away would have been gone. If he would have driven forward, then it would have been a long walk for Sridhar. And the energy and the mental battle, what we talk about, how important is it? This is finals, and you'll have to hold your nerves. A driven for and inert from fielding was a little sluggish. And again, the ball's swaying around with the defense. Wanted to hit it somewhere else, but will not matter because he'll get the single. Beautiful direct throw. Bullseye, please be aware of this man who's hitting the stumps directly. Please be wary about him because he's standing in circle. Do not take risks. End of the over with the fall of wicket. They are levitating. The score is 37 on the loss of one wicket. And single of the captain's first ball. And the keeper's toppled. Hope he's doing fine. Will be a matter of concern. Because when your keeper's injured, in finals, you don't want any injuries for your players and you want them to stay fit until you are done and you're lifting the cup. Pandu's playing on 33 of just 18 balls, and Sridhar 3 runs of 5 balls. It'll be important that Pandu as a senior, as he's emerging, he'll be competent and will talk with his fellow batsmen and make him play. And wanted to take on and missed, very lucky. The fates favored him. Should make his wicket count now. Very lucky. A near escape. I mean, has kissed his death and is back alive. What a vicious ball by Abhay. Absolute brilliant. Sits down and sweeps it. Has he swept everyone? No, he hasn't. The fielder will clean what he has done for the second run. And turn again. The ball's beaten everyone up. The ball's beaten everyone and it'll run away to the fence. Sits down again. Will sweep it. This ball's got force and power, so definitely it'll run away to the boundary. This opener is on some groove. When he hits well. And with this boundary, 50 comes up in 5 overs for all stars. What a good way to bring 50, team 50 up. And Shashi bought in the attack. Looks like a gentle medium pacer. Was a full toss, and Sridhar will capitalize that surely. And a no ball. He's got the license. Early no ball on his very first ball. Matter of concern. You've got the license, Sridhar. Free your arms. Free your arms and capitalize as much as you can out of this ball. Great hit. He didn't move his eyes out of from the ball. And free hit is straight headed downtown. Will go for a couple of bounces and a boundary. Great shot. Would have expected this shot. And will take on again. It's quite high. Anybody? And captain finally with juggling. The captain's plan to. Okay. The captain wanted to give a little heart attack. And then he finally picked it up. And Tejeshwar Reddy is on crease, having the non-strikers end. We know how good he can build the innings. That's the reason why he's promoted down for 2 wickets. And a dot ball. And surely in this finals, Teja will like to have his name embedded on the scoreboard. He is due with his innings, 2 innings. Scooped high and one bounce. It's hard. Send it down the ground. And will be a comfortable 1 run. As the dot ball firmly pushed. 6 overs completed and the score 60 on the loss of 2 wickets. I mean, with the statement giving no pressure on Tejeshwar Reddy, but there's little due and he can surely convert his innings. The kind of player he is, he can drive you and hit you power shots. And the captain again bought in the attack of what the expectations, what these two teams have set with the target. Let's not forget. And a spin, a sharp turn. The balls come swiftly inside. And cricket is a funny game. We can see that teams are moving, marching towards the total. And a bounce. A very good call. And he's saved. Pandu had lost the hope to come back in the crease somewhere or the other. He's saved by an inch. Very lucky. And unlucky for the wicketkeeper. He did a good job. He was spontaneous. Again, the ball's cut. Will stop. Tidy bowling till now. No run. And the coordination this team has. Sent it to the mid-wicket region. The fielder's there and very good call by Teja again. The type of communication what you'd like to have with your fellow partner on the other end is he is the ideal partner, Tejeshwar Reddy. If you're running along, will be just one run. Appeal for out straight. The ball came back in sharply. The ball's looking like a serpent. Very good bowling. .62, end of 7 overs, and Shashi is back in the attack to shush the ongoing run rate and the scoreboard. And has had an absolute brilliant last game. So he'll be high on confidence. And the strength of ICC 11, what has been is the coordination, what they have, and the backing up to each other inside and outside the fielders who are. Driven, not from the exact spot what he'd like to get the ball from, but surely will be one run. And very good call by Pandu. This is the type of running and coordination you'd like to have. Because this is finals, my dear. You want every single run to squeeze out. And appeal for out, a very good ball. He was rattled. Very good bowling. Well executed Yorker in the block hole. And can we get some heat from the fielders who are in the middle because this is finals. And it's on. It's high. Is it long enough? It's very high. And no. He's done everything. He's had 2 attempts, 1, 2, and a pop out. He had to run across and the ball was hit so very high, but he didn't get the distance to send it for the maximum. And sent across a loose delivery. Very good. Absolute like a tracer bullet. The ball went to the boundary like a tracer bullet. He will not let those ball goes for no in vain. He will surely capitalize. And will push it gently. Was on his fourth stump and the third off stump. His manage will have to play sensible innings, Teja here. 8 overs completed and the score is at 71. 9 overs of this over. And the ball's turned swiftly from the leg stump. Will go straight into the keeper's glove. And he's tried to sweep the ball. And he's cramped for room. He's trying to strangle. But Pandu will have to remain patient because he's looking good and should build the innings. But let's not forget, this man can do wonders with the ball in his hand. Looked up and found the flying edge. will go straight to the shot third man. And a little juggle of misfeel. And driven down the ground. Has drilled it. Will it go? And the fielder, Ranga, has got a good arm. So they'll not challenge him. Will be happy with 1 run. And again, we've seen is turning the ball accurately in the stumps and dot to end. End of 9th over, and the score is 77. And the ball's pushed it. Pushed to the sweepers. They're running hard and very good running by Pandu. Very good running. He's running hard. He's not just dependent or inclining on boundaries. He can make ones and twos. And again, will the challenge? Will they go for the second one? I think so, yes. And very good running again. They've taken the first run quickly. The key factor of the second run is that you take your first run quickly so that you can have the second run. And taken. And take and taken down the ground, and with these 2 runs, Pandu completes his 50 runs. Due 50 is completed finally, a knock coming in finals. He's played a good knock. And after completing his 50, he should complete what he has started. He'll definitely look to do so, as is a mature cricketer. He's played it fine, but the fielders plays to the deep fine leg region. And they are keen. My goodness, these batsmen are crafty as cat. Oh, very good ball. Straight attacked his stumps. This is the fire he'd need in the bowling. The intent, the aggression was little lacking, and straight away his back on this ball. Brilliant bowling. And again, his attack, the stumps, the fielders up close, and they'll challenge. Yes, absolutely good. Absolutely good enough. The throw was good, but the running was too good. End of the over, 10 overs completed, and 86 on the loss of 2 wickets. And the hens have changed because we have completed 10 overs and we are in the half game across and we have the half game left. So let's see if we have any change of the fortunes for any of the team. Will the All Stars have the continuity to score runs, or ICC 11 barge into the party and will be a party spoiler? I wanted to whip it across. This shot is one of his trademark shots where he can hit sixes over point. This man's got great bat speed. He swings the bat as if he's got the axe in the hand of Viking. And taken, and commentator's calls come true. Shashi's got the wicket, and the commentator's calls fallen upon Pandu. He was looking so good, but unfortunate demise. And credits to Shashi. Let's not forget the hard work he's put in the ball to get his wicket. He was looking good, he was settled, but Shashi's bought the fire. He's put the extra effort and attacked the stump to knock his bail off. And they've gotten rid of Pandu, who was looking good. Now will be the senior batsman, will be Tejeshwar Reddy because he spent more balls than the coming batsman. So it will be important to look how they will anchor the innings. They are down for 3. They have the good score. But it will be important how they'll carry the score. And the Centurion, Suresh, who's hit the century in the knockout, is on crease. Brace yourself, everybody. And somewhere confused and strangled. Very good from Shashi. He's the man who's the bowler who can be feisty, aggressive. He's got the skill. And taken down. Will be straight to the fielder who's on guard. And will be straight. Very good fielding by Ankit up close. No loose runs by Ankit. You'd expect that if your fielder is standing up close and you're bowling good, you expect something in return from your fielder, and he is providing that return to you. Ah, very good shot. But will it be just 2 runs? And they are in the game. They had no one. The throw was very quick than what the bowler would have expected. And 3 runs. Eleven completed and the scores 90 on the loss of 3 wickets. What a great strike it was to play inside out. And the fiery snarling bowler Bhupender in the attack. He looks fit and will be interesting how he'll maintain his disciplined line, because as a fast bowler, what will be important is to maintain your decorum. And cover his legs, cramp them, and a good way to collect single. He's attacking the stumps, Bhupender here. Attack, attack, and attack is the strategy what the ICC 11 will adopt. Found the outside area of the bat, thickish, and Tejinder was looking for the second run, but Suri was not interested. But yes, now hesitant, but he'll be back in time. They should communicate and build a rapport, because at this moment, when they have good runs on board, they would not like any tumbling of wickets unnecessarily. And again, he's attacked. He's doing Shashi with his both arms high, praying if the ball can land in his hands. But the ball was little too far from him. Very good bowling. He is finding the edges. Let's hope from the batsman's point of view, he's not getting under the skin of Tejinder. Excuse me, Tejeshwar. And little to down the leg, umpire gives it as a wide. Change of bat. Let's see. And clean. He's got his man. The stare, the long stare, what Bhupinder is giving is that this is what my fruit is after a long hard work. What a sight it is for a fast bowler to hit the middle stump. He's cracked him. He's cracked up. And Tejeshwar will have to depart. He was certainly looking good, but he didn't read the ball, misjudged it. And there you go. With the long walk and the long phase, he would have wanted to convert the innings what he was playing. '95 on the loss of 4 wickets. And Newman in straight attacking his stumps. Has got has tasted the blood and he's like a hungry tiger here now. He'll be looking for wickets more. But Satish is the new man with Suresh. End of the over, 12 overs completed. The score is 95. And with this bow and with this both arms, umpire stretches and wanted to cut. And with the stare to umpire. Played it over covers region. Will be a long chase. What a great shot. Oh, yes, he's hit it flat. And a six. Screamed it away. Brilliant striking. Has just faced 3 balls. On the third ball, is hit for six. Oh, he's baffled him. He is just baffled. What a wild delivery it was from Ishwa. Again, from the same region. Oh, yes, you've done well. Very well fielded. Valiant effort. In overs completed. The score's 104 on the fall of 4 wickets. Good work with the gloves on. Queued up. And it'll run away. The intent, the trying from Satish is very clear that he's trying hard and will get a boundary. Your hard work doesn't go in vain. It definitely will fetch you. Send the ball downtown for a single. Fortino has completed the scores 112 on the fall of 4 wickets. What a pickup shot is played. Absolute peach. Seemed like a cherry picking. Has picked the shot up so gracefully. Will travel to the boundary. Catches the call. Will he catch it? Yes, he'll catch it, but once it's reached the boundary. And it'll be 4 runs. Will be a boundary again. Consecutive boundaries and timely interval boundaries here for all stars, which is very important. You might score boundaries in your last quarter and the first quarter, but it is important how many boundaries and the runs you'll score in the middle overs. That is where the teams are stagnant. And this team has managed to extract runs in the middle overs as well. And again, hat trick of boundaries here. He is definitely playing like a centurion. He is playing from where he had stopped from. He's picked it up from there. Humongous, and somebody catch it after the balls landed. And a humongous 6 is sent down. Bring the new balls in, please. 135, 15 overs completed and 23 runs off this over. Has drilled it to the sweeper. Who's on the extra covers will get 1 run. And Satish usually floats down the order where he can powerfully hit strokes and as a middle order batsman, but usually sent down as a lower order batsman. And the ball's beaten everyone again. Will be a buys, yes, exactly. I'm talking about Satish, how well he can hit the ball when he is in the middle order. That is the quality, and he is competent, so that's why he's sent down the order. Again, sent down for a single in the same area, and he jogs back. And talking about Suresh, what an innings is played, which helped the team to get this place in final. And yes, he can surely hit the last over, very last over of the knockout game. What an over he has had that. And a back, sent downtown. Where is it landed? Straight in the hands, but not. He's popped it out. Buttery hands. Just that the fielding department of this team, ICC 11's been little ordinary today of what we usually don't see. And pushed it. And will get 1 run. For ICC 11, the game is still alive for them if they are energetic and still looking out in the game. End of the over, 16 overs completed. The score is 141 on the loss of 4 wickets. And a back. Where is it going? Out of the ground. He smoked it out of the bat. And cheers from All Stars dugout. Can Suresh get any cheers for the shot from the dugout? I guess the teammates are busy enjoying the shot. Catch, but in the gap, please catch when the balls reach the boundary. Get the ball back. And back again. It's sent down in the same region, but the result will be different. Jump, but jump for the shot and praise him. 6 runs over the white long on's head. Suresh is just reminding of the over what is converted of the knockout game. 6-4 and this time 6 again. Ah, he's beaten this time. Very good bowling. And we'll be straight and we'll feel again the fielding department, what we've been talking about. And we stress upon in the final games what you play should be very important. And again, Suresh is back again with 2 runs. This man is a serious striker. Do not take him for granted. He's playing on 43 out of just 19 deliveries. The ball stuck in a little in the pitch. He was looking to pounce on, but will get his hip. 17 overs completed. The score is 159 on the loss of 4 wickets. Upinder back, he slashed it. Wide slash of the bat. And a good strategy opted by Satish because, this is the man who's taken the guard and who's taken the flag to hit. So when he's hitting, so just sit back and chill. And again, he's drilled down the ground. Will run away for 4, will it? And yes, it will run away for 4. Just sounded sweet of the bat. He is doing his job complacently. He is catering out of every shot. And with the shot, Suresh is on 47. And the fiery bowler, Bhupender. And yes, the far power, what we've been talking about. The little shot pitched and was straight in his body. Taken high, skewed up, bowler running. Anybody, nobody with 1 bounce. I thought for a minute he sent it as a Chandrayaan to the moon. Is it so high? And again, it's kite high. Somebody. And popped again. They are disheartened and in displeasure. Can somebody please check if Satish has got the rocket launcher in his bat? He's just sending the ball so very high, but is unable to get the distance. And a little shot of the delivery. Shot one. This is what you'd expect from bowlers like this. Quality and not taking for granted anything. End of the 18th over and the score is 169. They are past the average score. And what will be the score they are looking out for? 2 overs remaining. And the band, both of them, having the power guns barreling around. They are still on the crease. Satish and Suresh. And Gonski. And with the shot. And with the shot, he brings his 50 up again. 2 innings consecutively. 50s for him. One with the century and one with this 50 now. Finals. And again. Out of the ground, he is just pummeling everyone. Get out, everybody. He is looking dangerous. Constantly striking. He starts with the boundary and 2 balls done till now. And Shashi is being shushed out by Suresh. He is just raining. He's raining fire. Across, kept it away, and Shashi again gets back. Very good effort from him. Very good effort. It's not easy when you have a follow through. Gets down, short arm jab, and will be 1 run. They are on 181 again, Suresh and Satish with some target. Can they get around 200? Takes on wicket. Smoked it across. He's not someone who will take singles once and agains. He's got the power. He's powered it down with the full throttle. And again, he's mistimed it little somewhere running across. And will be again no man's land. That'll find 2 runs. Will be important. Singles and singles will not be what they are looking for right now. All stars. 19 overs completed. The score's 187. Can they get to the target of 200? I guess they can because the quality and the type of batsmen they are who are on crease, surely they can. Satish and Suresh. Ankit again is sent it down the cross. And they'll be happy with 1 run. And the monster hunter, Suresh, he is just whacking everyone. He's got no mercy. Kaboom! Again, it's smoked. And will be very good catch by Ranga. And will be a sigh of relief. The type of batting Suresh was doing. And one's gone. The other power hitter, Ramaraju, is on strike. We've seen the few glimpses what this man can do. He is the gun striking bowler, but he's got the power in his arms. And this is what I was been talking about. He skied the ball up, fielder running across, and a juggling skill again, the juggling act. I mean, they have few wickets left in hand, and Ramaraju will do whatever he'll have to do. This is what the team requires. And 5 juggles. Could have been a good video on the TikTok with juggles, but unfortunate that he didn't get any hand to the catch. And slashed across. Will be 4 runs. Two more balls remaining again, and they'll take run. What is it going to be? And wide plus 1 run. Extra runs can be expensive for you. And they are in the leading seat. Sky high. And and 4 runs is sent for. Just 1 ball remaining. Can Rama can Rama get the things finishing in style? They are on 199 All Stars. Can they be shining? And yes, he's got the edge. He's got the knack. Will it run away for boundary? Yes, definitely. He has finished things in style. He's done his job. A cameo by Ramaraju. Twinkle, twinkle, little stars, but all stars, you've not got all little stars. You've got huge meteors. And the thing what you have on the runabout is that 203. And you've got a mammoth gigantic 204 to chase. ICC 11 having on their back. And for the finals, what we are playing, let's take a minute to appreciate the sponsors. Without them, which this wouldn't have been possible. Hell Rockers, R11, RR Stones, MSR Tipper Services, and Foursquare Sports Shop. And the special thanks to Kiran Chaudhary from Phantom Boys. We request the fielding team to get on the field as we are proceeding with the time and past the clock of what the time was given for rest, and we request the batsman to get ready. And we are on with the second innings, having ICC 11's batting, requiring ICC 11 to chase 204. Comes down and straight away hits a whack. And 4 runs. This is what they need if they want to chase down 204 runs. Early runs and distill the power play as much as they can. And the man who's bowling, Ramaraju, the striking bowler, who usually picks up early wickets on, is on with the task. And again, little away, swing. And again, what a monstrous strike it is early on. And the type of final shot it is. Early on, this is the man who's had the opening runs and the first 6 of the second innings. He sent the ball in the other orbit. And is a little hurt. And keeper chasing hard. And very good response by the keeper to collect himself as there's no one. Should be on your feet. And straight away appeal straight is excited. And descends by the umpire. One over completed. And the score is 12. And Ramaraju's partner in crime, what he usually does is Satish is opening his first over for the day. the gods created us in pairs, they say, and the bowling pair is this Satish and Ramaraju. Gets across and pulls it. And we'll take one run. And lucky. And that's O from everybody awestruck. And is hurt. Hope he's not in some groan and displeasure. And the ball's landed safe. And I know how that hurts. That really hurts when the ball is hitting you out. And in some displeasure, the batsman usually what he does is he takes the unnecessary shot. But now he'll have to remain calm. These two batsmen. Innings by these two batsmen will be very important. Swing and a miss. The captain's appealing, all energetic from the square inside the circle. Good bounce off the wicket. Punched off the back foot. And like we've been talking about the bounce from this end and the sun's out. The pitch was looking a little too damp from the other end, but as the sun's out will be interesting because it is a good surface to bat on. And again, he sent it downtown. Will be single. And then chop on his stumps. Wants to swing it away, slashing, trying to hit the ball desperately. And it's it out again. This man is in different mood. This man is in certainly different mood today playing finals, Ankit. Will be a 6 again. Hazanik did. Hazanik did. They are excited. And again. And has heaved it across. Will it run away to the boundary? And the fielder in charge. They'll get back for 2 runs. Very good running between the wickets. And smoked again. He is just smoking hot out of his bat. He is spitting fire and raining fire across. I caution you guys, hailstorm Ankit in his way. 3 overs completed and the score is 27. Twenty-seven, 3 overs completed. And Satish brought back in the attack, and Pandu, the fielder, was up fielding very close to the wickets, and wicket keeping is so far so good. And struggling, he will have to be calm, and the character what he'll represent now in these conditions will get the best out of him. is ducked it to the fine leg. Will be just one run. Dances down. Satish running behind. Can he get it? No. He's dropped it. Have the All Stars dropped the match here? What have they done? This is the wicket they were looking for to draw the first blood. And has found the gap and pierced it. Has headed over covers region. Some sigh of relief for Rabinov. It was out of his middle. And where is it going to land? Again to the boundary. His team is shortly excited with the hooligans. Four overs completed and the score is 37 with the 0 wickets. They are looking steady. And bowled. And has cleaned up Suresh. Change of pace. And cleaned up. First blood drawn. This is the man who is in action. You cannot keep this man away from the game. He scored handy runs. And now with the ball in hand, he takes the wicket. What is it going to be? They were looking good. They have lost the opener batsman who was so good with the shot making he was, but the desperate and restlessness. And will be no run. Chances of direct hit. He's tried it. He knew that his fellow bowler is there on the backup, and few giggles. The type of game what all stars plays that they certainly enjoy. Good shot and fielded well in return. And a good run, trying hard. The guard Ramaraju is open. Anybody who'd want to hit the stumps can hit at that end. This man will not allow the ball to permit through him. And a wide one. And a good call. And someone with the horrible sound scaring the batsman out. Do not take any run. Five overs completed and the score is 39 on the loss of one wicket. And with the ball in hand, the Pandu is in attack. And will be a dot ball. And has scored a half century but has departed. He was looking good. Will try to avenge his wicket. And played very good bowling. He is looping the ball up. Yesterday, Pandu's day. He was looking good with the bat. And skied high. Where will it land? Out of the ground. The fielder was running across as if the ball was going to be in his hand. But what he'll do is just see the ball sail over his head and enjoy the sight. And a jaffing delivery. And sky high. Skewed it up. What will he do? He'll just watch. Bring in the new balls. We're having some gigantic six hitting competition in here. It was in his leg and he pounced it on straight. They are with some determination here, ICC 11. And let's see if they'll be unshaken with the confidence what they have. Six overs completed and the power play restrictions are lifted. And the score is 51. The man with one wicket, Suresh. And pulls across, creaming it, but will get the maximum of 1 run. And will dab. Satish just having fun around. And yes, you'll hit same way. Do not take leniently for this man as he can hit bullseye straight to your wicket. He slashed it across and very good. And yes, this is what we've been talking about. Sharp throw. Very good fielding. Acute. And was a risky run, but the run and the effort worth for the run what they've taken. And again pushed in the gap. Will collect an easy 1 run. The innings of Piyush, just one match we've seen where he's crossed the double figure and he was looking good to anchor the innings. And this is the touch where he is looking in control completely. And slashed across, very good. He pounced on the ball. What a great shot is played. Skied high, can somebody? Two fielders, captain and Rama converging, but the captain drops this time. Call is to keeper. And he'll come back again. And Rama says the call was your skip. Let better luck next time. My question is, when the captain drops, who goes and confronts captain or who counsels him? I mean, when the captain counsels everybody, who will counsel the captain is my question. We'll get to know from the fielders or the players who are in, who's someone close to captain or the vice cap. That's the reason vice captain's there. And yes, Sridhar is in the attack, the captain of team. Looped up, will drive him for one run. Everybody playing around. They know that they have target somewhere where they have imposed. And again, as he cleaned him, bye bye, see you later, Mr. Alligator. Gets the wicket, and finally something to rejoice on. After the drop catch, the captain will say, see, I've cleared my fault of what I've done. You cannot blame him for his wicket. Tries catching it, calling it to catch, but will land safe. Very close. Brilliant bowling, picking the line of fourth and fifth stump. Discipline and clean over. Just 2 runs. of the over, and the over ends 8 overs completed, 59, where they require 145 in 72 balls, where it is way too gettable for them. They've not let the nods out of their hands. And slashed across and has missed out to collect. And let us see what is happening in this tournament, as this is the end. Result will be out with the leaderboards. And with the cross bat like a tennis whip, he's played it. And with the bat, the leader of scoring runs, we have Gopi, who scored 245 runs, having contending in the Gold Cup. We'll see him bat more. Slashed it, and will run away to the fielder, who's guarding backward. Scored. Gopi scored 245 runs in 5 innings. And Shiva, at 232 from Kevin 11. Gopi's got no tailgating today. And Navneet from Team Mantio, who scored 231. And Anish Reddy from Kevin 11, again 200 runs to 199. Takes it. Will it go straight in his hands? No. It has fallen a little short. And Jagadish Reddy from UHCC. Let's see if he can score anything today, as UHCC will be the other team contending for the Gold Cup. And the Wizards we have in the bowling contest. Sridhar again back in the attack. He opens his leg, finding little room for himself. And has found the gap. Nothing to run. Just see the shot. Great timing of the shot. Exquisite. And will be straight to the fielder this time. And yes, quick reflexes. You can do that definitely when the batsmen are out of the crease. And a white ball. And the equation what they require ICC 11 to win is looped up again brilliantly. It's kite high. Pandu's the fielder who's running across, but he'll keep running to collect it on one bounce. The equation where they require 134 runs in 61 balls. Oh, yes, indeed. And luckily, he didn't chop on the stumps. And now, having 10 overs completed, let's not forget the finals and the season 9 sponsors. What a great journey to have them along with us to have the sponsorship. Hell Rockers, R11, RR Stones, MSR Tipper Services, and Foursquare Sports Shop. Indeed, and a special thanks for the finale for Kiran Chaudhary, who's doing a sponsorship. And definitely, with the season's end, this is not the end. Like they say, the show must go on. We are on with the season 10, and we've completed 2 matches as well. And you can find us if you're not able to watch the live games from the ground. The one champion has accommodated the facility to watch live from YouTube. You can subscribe the YouTube channel MBCC and let us know what you guys want to be implemented for the betterment of cricket, what you love, because the only agenda what they have is the love and enthusiasm to provide you through cricket. And the score, let's continue as the commencement of second innings is on 70 after the completion of 10 overs. Stroke the cross. Half tracker has pulled it with force, and with the double force, has returned the ball. Will be a single. And as he put it in the gap, will be an easy single. What they will have to do is that if they want to still contest, have a part of participation in the run, is that they'll have to hit and down the acceleration, pressing the acceleration to the runs. If little more overs go, we see how Satish Rama and Sridhar's bowling with Venkatesh, they'll lead them astray. And will defend. With the leading in front, can the All Stars cheer for themselves? Catch is the call, but he'll catch with couple of bounces. Tejeshwar Reddy, the fielder, was feeling long off. And will defend again. And will be straight to the fielder. As for a single. And a good attempt. Good attempt to have a catch, a cotton ball. Go guys, check if the captain's hurt, then who'll lift your trophy. Hope the captain's not hurt. Do not get yourself hurt, Skip. I guess you still have the chance to lift the trophy. Take it on. Cries of catches. Can he get? No, this time no. What is happening today? We've seen couple of drop catches from the ICC 11 now with All Stars. Is this the day? Can anybody declare this day as the Misfield Day? Loop the ball up again. We'll have to defend. And will be a single out of nothing but just agony and desperation. Catches the call. It's gone in the same arena again. And this time he'll not catch, but not even the ball. Good backup by Pandu. It's done well today. Done well with the bat and also with the ball in hand. End of the over. 12 overs completed and 78 on the loss of 2 wickets. Catch this time, yes, he'll catch. Throw him and show how it's taken. Venkatesh gets the wicket. Finally, after trying hard, Ashish is out. Piyush has got company of Ranga. Cries of catches. Again, it's dropped. Can you put down 2 catches until now has been put down in the same region? Deja vu. Can you believe that? Neither can I. And will punch just for a single. Has it joined us in the commentary box, please? Anybody's got their cars in way, please get them out if you have insurance as well. You don't want to go to the insurance company if it's hurt you, if it's broken the glass of your car. Great strike. And he's doing whatever he can. They require a few big shots to get back in the run chase. And is hit hard again, catches the call, running behind. Can he get any? Nope, see. And it's be a single again. And now the cat's been taken in the region where they've seen couple of catches drop. Is redeemed. And straight away, he is doing his job. Will take one run to the long on. And what a directed again. He is having his day. He is jolly today. Pandu from long on. Again, two fielders converging. And will be just one run. Ones and twos will not hurt the All Stars right now. They are way ahead. Full toss, catches the call again. No, you've got your hand. He was far behind. And will throw to the keeper back. Very good attempt. And has flicked it away. And will definitely run away to the boundary. This is what they need and in consecutive nature. And has pushed in the gap. It'll be a long chase for the fielder. Or will it go to the boundary? No, just 2 runs. With this 100 comes up for ICC 11. And is driven across, and the captain himself trying. No, he'll just give back. No extra runs. He'll not want to concede. 103 required in 32 deliveries. And it's drilled down hard. And again, the ball's dangling. 10 overs completed. Fifteen overs completed. The score is 103 on the loss of 4 wickets. And they require 101 in 30 balls. And will surely get away 4 runs. Because it was a deft touch. And the ball had everything. What he had to do is just put timing on the ball. And is punched off the back foot. And will be 1 run.
91 required in 24 volts. 81 required in 12 balls. 81 required in 12 balls. Hello. 72 required in 6 balls. 72 required in 6 balls.
They just require 2 deliveries. Away from the bin, and he heaves across. What is it going to be out of the ground? But anything will not hurt at the minute for All Stars because they are all outshining with their bright faces, irrespective. They've done the hard work will go in vain somewhere or the other for ICC 11. I feel for them, but nevertheless, they are in the race as a finalist. They surely prove why they are in the race. Just last one ball of the Silver Cup. And this is it. It's gone to the boundary, but they will win the cup. All Stars, what a journey this has been. They finally win the Silver Cup. They are crowned as the champions. They are still cool. Sridhar, the captain, who's remained calm and composed throughout the journey, but has known the value of criticism and backing up all the players. And what a journey. Anna. For the other team, ICC 11 as well. They don't get across the rope, but finally, We've got a first winner of the Silver Cup. Crowned as all